set. There's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight, we have ourselves a preseason clash between the visiting team and these guys defending their home turf. Teed up, and we are ready to go. And the NFL on EA Sports is underway. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. But as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Going to the ground again on first. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and
finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. And we've got a stoppage here, and it's something you never want to see, especially in the preseason. One of their star players banged up with an injury after that play. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left with 4th down here.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be let out by their 3rd-year signal caller.
I know quarterbacks of this ilk sure excite their teammates. They love to see his explosion and that speed come to life. I also know this, Kate. That defensive coordinator on the other side, he did not sleep good all week long, knowing he could do everything right, have the right call. That QB speed is a difference maker.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Taking a deep shot here. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will give them some serious momentum along with a 1st down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today, boys. I love that.
And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Back-to-back carries here. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down here at the 16. Which is a gain of 3 there. And that gives him the 1st. Plowing up the middle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. He tries to sneak it, and he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. touchdown. These guys have a great first drive and get the game's first points. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? It sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Home team 7, visitors nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
They'll take over.
Their offense headed back out for its second drive of the contest.
32-yard line.
And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. They'll run here on first down. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Give him 13 on that play. And that means first down.
43-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Taylor to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he is in. Touchdown. These guys reach pay dirt for the first time this game.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So here comes this offense for its second series of the game. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Looking to throw here. This one will be intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Well, great team defense here. Somebody hit him in there, caused that pass to float on him a bit, and it gave the linebacker time to race in and make the interception.
And you know what team stands for, right? T-E-A-M. Together, everyone achieves more. It took all of them together. Took that rush to impact the quarterback. It took that linebacker to deliver on the other end, a critical takeaway.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go in attack mode while they're still shaking off that last touchdown.
That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
That one's out and cut on the right right side. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. 3rd and long for him here. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And coming off the interception, a good chance to reestablish some momentum as they get set. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Has him running the comeback. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth gate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd down. Here's an option. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Rolling back, gets the handoff. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're set backwards on 1st down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. That one falls incomplete, but our attention's still behind the line. He got cleaned after that throw and drew the instant flag. So the good work to defend the pass canceled out by a mistake in the pass rush as they get him for roughing the passer. They'll run here following the penalty. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They'll go play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 4th and long. So they send out the field goal units and try for 3 on this one. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash.
Hey, dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Back out runs their offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. We've set it downs for them from the 31. One of the tight ends motioning left. Give now to the running back. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 14.
Now it's Taylor. Dumped off to his running back. Escapes a defender. And And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. It's 10-all on the scoreboard. Back with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter two. They've got a first to begin the frame. Dive play straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second.
Looking to throw, Taylor. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. And all set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Taylor. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a first down.
Right up the gut. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
The handoff on third and short. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down.
A gain of 1. It's fourth down and less than a yard.
Fourth down in inches, just too tempting to pass up. They're going to go for it. Going power with a big tight end. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on down near the end zone.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
This offense ready to get going again now. And last drive left them in a little bit of limbo, Brock. They were happy to leave with points, obviously, but not happy that they had to settle for a field goal instead of a touchdown.
Coaches love to say, on offense, let every drive end in a kick. The bronze medal's a punt, silver medal's a field goal, and now they're going to be striving for that PAT, the gold medal.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
The truth, Kate, I felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
He's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
Okay, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's a throw. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. Now this offense getting set to work here. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
To the air, Taylor. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Sending him on the dive. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Brings up second.
Taylor dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. About 6. This is 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Intended for number 18.
I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He puts one through the uprights, and now he'll send it towards the other end zone. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense headed back to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now looking to throw. Hits his running back. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. So just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He takes off with it. He's out in the clear. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Look to throw. Taking off with it again. They rip off a big chunk of field and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and
Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
No place to go, so he just threw it away. This needs to find the end zone, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
3rd and goal.
Here's a gill straight up the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 3rd down.
That penalty moves them 3 away from the marker. 3rd down here. They're throwing it. Dump off caught by his back. And his fight is stopped after just 2 yards. Interesting choice coming up here on 4th and short.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
They'll run it up the gut. And they stop it. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on down through the end zone.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
The offense getting set to go. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. Here we go now. Time to start this drive. 1st and 10. He'll throw from his end zone. He's got a man left. And he's out of bounds just past the 5. So 2nd and 5 on deck as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More of the NFL on EA Sports coming up. Throwing, Taylor. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
He has the first over the middle. He's going to have this one up to about the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
17-yard line.
It's a design boot. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Taylor now. Setting up the running back screen. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first. So before 3rd down, whistles, and yep, the timeout comes in. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Putting the tight end in motion. Shotgun now on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
A gain of 19 yards.
Here's Taylor to throw. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
This offense getting one final possession here before halftime. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they might be able to put a little something together here.
I got him, on me.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. Completed over the middle. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's keeping it. And he'll go down here. Covers up nicely after a gain of 7. 2nd and 3 now.
7 brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
He's going to throw this one. He calls his own number again. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays right before the snap. You know, if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
And he missed it. It's no good. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up, put some touchdowns up in the 2nd half. Let's find out what goes on in the 3rd quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team. Kate
we get
Scott
started
and
in
Brock
the 3rd
Hewitt.
quarter. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive in the 2nd half. Not passing game they went to in the first half. It's going to need to be fiery to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the backup. First throw. Caught by his fullback behind the lines. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Setting up to throw.
33-yard line.
Hits him on the out route. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
A 1-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and
Throw
6.
here, 3rd down. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. This offense getting all set for this series. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope we have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They've got first down here from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Result is a first down.
They're giving it to Jones on the option. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
Shotgun
2nd
snap,
and
they'll
7.
throw. Short pass brought in.
Gain of 9 yards.
Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Working now from the gun. This one's caught. He has the touchdown. These guys push their lead further to start the half. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And his guys make it a 10-point ball game.
Our home team, 10.
Following a touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense making its way back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. An offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. They go play action on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
They'll go play action. Flush down out to his left. He can run it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
22 yards. That's good. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away. So he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
So the offense still moving forward as roughing the passer overrules that incomplete pass. He's got it on the bootleg. Looking right, and he finds him. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Dropping back to throw. He's got it over the middle. And he's going to be right up against that line that they needed. Make it third and maybe a yard at most from the 34. We'll go with a design keeper. We'll have the first down and even more. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
And a first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
He's tackled at the
Ball placed at the
7-yard
7.
line.
It's second and
It's
goal.
a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
This time it's a passing play. And the ground game works for the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. That's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Our home team, 17.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Here's a return from the 7. Jukes away from one. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath.
It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. It's picked up by the defense. And they'll return it for a touchdown. These guys take the fumble and get 6 out of it. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, you kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession to turn into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
splits the uprights. And these guys take a 4-point lead.
Cosmetics. How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Has it at the 11. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Their offense running back out now. First call here coming from the shotgun. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
It's third down and 12 yards to go.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. Now outruns their offense to take over. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. All right, they're out and set. Here we go, 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Another carry for it. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Now 3rd and 5.
Throwing from the gun here. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Signaling fair catch, and he takes it in at the 37. Now this offense ready to head back out. New set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38. 1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
3 quarters in the books from this one. They have the ball and could use an early score. They trail to start the 4th. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line.
A gain of 21 yards. And a first down.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that wrong the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Finds him quickly on the RPO. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go.
That's another first down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Working inside the red zone. Brought in.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Back on second and goal. Makes the catch. Touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. And puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Needs to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys push their lead to 3.
27. Our home team, 24.
And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he dodged the tackle. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Here comes their offense out again. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Now it looks like somebody is shaken up after that play. You never like seeing injuries, especially in the preseason. We'll get the training staff out to work on him. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Looking in the air here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, it's difficult on the defense.
And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice. It doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Fullback trying to power it across. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Leads to second
The
and
nose of the
goal.
football inside the 1. Here's second and goal. They'll send him up the middle. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Third and goal.
He'll try to do it himself. And he's in for the touchdown. All right, Brock. Wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Their offense ready to take the field now. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense to the line. Here we go. Throwing now off the play action. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. From the gun, Jones gets it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Ooh, the rush is too much here. Down he goes. And they come through with a sack to bring around 3rd down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
3rd and long for him here. He's making a bid for it. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. First and 10 from the 43. Now give up the middle to Jones. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
I'll throw it. Completed over the middle.
The 2nd down.
And he's brought down after a short gain.
Number 83. A 2-yard gain on the play.
Back to throw it.
3rd down.
And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Roughing the passer. Defense.
3rd down stop. They were walking off the field, but that offense, Brock, that offense didn't move. They saw roughing the passer, and they are ready to continue this drive. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but 3rd down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. They'll run here following the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
2nd and 10, here's a pass. Complete out to the right. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in-cut and make the catch.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. These guys losing by 4. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Short of the goal line. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Jones. And he runs this this one in for the touchdown.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Another drive coming up for this offense. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. He'll look to throw it. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Setting up to pass. A throw left side finds Johnson. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Complete to number
Before the
8.
snap on 3rd and 2, they call time.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
At the 46-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Jukes away from one. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18. Lone back gets the handoff. We call it 1, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. Brings up
To throw. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Incomplete.
This is biggest moment of the game so far. An important field goal try here. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. Looking good, and it's through. And now this preseason game might be headed for a tie.
Overtime rested on his leg, Kate, and he got the job done. And now, if things go a specific way in OT, the next time we see him line up, it could be for the game winner.
From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. We dodged the tackle. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First down.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Motioning the tight end now. Counter play, Jones. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. So in not too long, Brock, we'd be headed for overtime. But as we all know here in the preseason, we're going to leave with a tie. A couple of teams and expanded rosters giving it their all in an entertaining contest ahead of our regular season. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.